Oh, well, my name's Fox, man. So, Day and Fox, and I just finished watching the new latest episode of Adventure Time, which was the Cave of Egress. Which one? I think one of the worst things I can. One of the worst things I not the worst. It's not bad like for story wise, but like one of the things that I really dislike is the idea of doing the same thing over and over again and being stuck doing that. And that's kind of what this episode is. Basically, Finn and Jake find this vault or this cave that apparently they were trying to find when they were trying to find the dungeon train, or when they found the dungeon train, because they bring that up and you can see the dungeon train at one point. But Finn goes into this cave and Jake gets like locked out because this giant boulder covers the path, and Finn basically gets stuck in this vault area, and there's a big vault that says Vault of Egress, which, because of a flashback where he asked Princess Bubblegum, he's like, Princess Bubblegum, what does egress mean? And then Bubblegum goes, exit, which it means to leave a place or something like that. So yeah, basically like exit. But what was it? The action of going out or leaving a place. And also there's this snowman in the center of the room, and then there's the vault, but this snowman is upside down, where it's the head, body, and then top and bottom. But it's upside down. So Finn's trying to open the egress door, and he's just like, I can't open it. And I'm thinking, try stacking the snowman right side up. Try that. But he doesn't do that. But every time he tries, he can't break through. And at one point, I guess he's been there for a while, and he goes, he closes his eyes and falls backwards. And like, he took off his clothes and everything, basically except for shorts. He fell backwards, fell into the vault where it looks all blue, and he's like, huh. He opens his eyes and he's back standing right in front of it with his clothes on and everything before he fell backwards and stuff. So he closes his eyes, does it again, and basically this leads to where apparently when he closes his eyes, he's able to walk through the vault, and then he's trying to map out this maze-like area with his eyes closed, trying to find which way to go, but he keeps finding dead ends, or he keeps finding straps. And then finally he does actually find his way out of there, but out of there finds Jake, but Jake says he doesn't remember anything about the cave that they found. And also, whenever Finn opens his eyes, he then returns back to the vault. So apparently he's been doing this for 30 times now. He's been living a life for like about 3 months, and then whenever Jake pulls his eyes open saying, Jake, open your eyes, or Jake tells Finn, open your eyes, he gets sucked back to the point before he tried opening the vault, still stuck in the vault area. And so Finn basically at one point just says, I gotta stop, I gotta keep my eyes closed until something feels different. Where then he follows one of these alternate timelines, I guess, where he does get out of the cave, but he doesn't stay with Jake and BMO, because those two would try to make him open his eyes. He'll go back to the vault. He closes his eyes, and for an unprecedented amount of time, he wanders around until he finds the cave again, but this time in a desert, where he goes into the cave, and he's like, oh no, I'm back in the cave, but he's feeling it. He's like, wait, it's different, because he has his eyes closed. So now the vault, but the vault's still hard. So he's like, okay, this is different now. So he opens his eyes. Well, first he has like the blindfold. He has like one blindfold, takes it off. There's a second blindfold, takes it off. There's another blindfold, takes it off, and then you just see it because he's completely dirty except for his eye line where this is all clean. I'm like, that's a very funny joke. I've seen it before, but it's still a funny joke. Well, the whole like mask under a mask type thing. Deadpool did that, but spoilers. Yeah. So he basically goes through. He then opens his eyes, and then he walks through the vault. His clothes are all back on. He's clean and stuff. He goes through a vault where it looks like glass. Like he sees animals up top, and he sees Jake. And I'm assuming this is, and then like Princess Bubblegum's voice is going on, saying, run through the maze, Finn, for the center of the cornucopia or something like that. The center is the smallest door, and that will be your hope or exit or something. And Finn pops out of the top where Jake is, and he goes, Jake! And Jake goes, yeah, man, that cave must have been awesome. And Finn goes, no comment. End of episode. I liked this episode was pretty fun. If this episode went out pretty fun, like, again, being stuck doing the same thing over and over again, and like making one thing like I hate about like video games and stuff like that. If you've seen some of my video games that like they restart you back at the beginning, I don't like having to repeat things. Like you do something and you do all this, and then it all gets washed away, and you have to repeat and do it all over again. Like I don't really like doing that. And that's kind of how this episode was for Finn. He basically, but this is like mine. I think like what, a couple hours. I had to repeat or something like that, or a couple minutes. Finn basically repeats months. He's probably been doing that for years at this point, and until he finally found out when he had to do where he needed to go. I hope this is brought up again, or whatnot. Like I hope this is. Whatever the heck the Cave of Egress was, I hope it's brought up again, because it's just random. It was just this, and like the whole thing with Princess Bubblegum talking, which I think it was probably older Princess Bubblegum, being that like when the very first time you see the Finn sword, before Finn actually creates the Finn sword, we see an older Princess Bubblegum holding the sword in her hand. And that was when the grass arm formed. So there's something coming, possibly that I don't know if it'd be the end of Adventure Time, because we know at some point there's going to be something that's going to be, but I doubt it's the end of Adventure Time, because even the Lemon Grab episode, we see extremely far into the future, and we see. The Candy Kingdom isn't anywhere near as close to how it is in the future, so maybe not the end of Adventure Time, but this is probably leading up to something. I don't know what. Maybe Finn. Well, actually, it's probably has something to still do with the comet, since we know about the comets, the birthmark that the comets have, or at least that Finn has. So, and most likely the comets will also have also. But yeah, like the episode wasn't bad, but it's not anything against the story. It's just I don't like just me watching it. It's kind of like I feel bad for Finn. He has to repeat all over again. He keep going over and over again, and then he had to walk blindly for so long until he found what he needed, which. Also, like he stepped on a trap door like a button or whatever that closed the door behind that kept Jake out the first time. But then when he finds the Cave of Egress in the desert, when he stepped over it. So I'm not sure. Maybe that pressing the button activated the spell or something too. I don't know, but. And also I wonder, because that snowman, like what was with the upside down snowman? If Finn would have stacked it up right, or stacked it up head, body, bottom, would it have made any of a difference? I wonder. Because I thought, like, okay, maybe if he finds the exit or whatever, it's going to be like the other way, the snowman's going to be upside down. But no. And you even see that he's actually able to pick up the bottom of the snowman at one point, throws it at the door before it resets. So you see that it can actually be taken off of the pedestal, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Adventure Time is back. If it came on, I'm not sure when the Cave of Egress came on, though. Maybe it came on Thursday, and I just don't know. But if this is back, maybe Steven Universe will start back up again. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Shorter review, I know, but either way, thank you all so much for watching. Please check out all my videos, and we will see you later.